Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 13 of Gains, and this one is titled Lift Your Game, Kiri. You had to sit there and wait for another agonising 30 minutes before everyone had chatted and eaten their fill, and then the topic of seeing everyone's rooms came back up and everyone got up to go and see the rooms. Boys first, Eureka chuckled as she skipped ahead. I want to see what your rooms look like. Yes, boys first, Mina agreed, running up beside Eureka to skip with her. And so it was decided, boys first. The first few rooms were looked at on level 2, and then 3, and then 4, which was the level that you were on. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see Bakugou's room, as he had already gone to sleep, but Kirishima was quite excited for you to see his room. Hey, come and see my room. I've been wanting to show it to you. It's super manly, he said enthusiastically as he threw his door open. Everyone else that was with you oohed and ahed, and then promptly moved on to see the next room, but you stayed still looking around. There's a lot of gym equipment here, you commented lightly. Yep, I like to keep fit, he said proudly as he reached for one of his dumbbells and bicep curled it. You watched him curiously and he grinned at you. Is it heavy? You asked him, watching him do it with ease. Nah, not really. I've been intending to get heavier ones, but to be honest, you don't need heavier weights. You just need to do more reps, he said, switching the weight to the other arm and pumping that bicep. You kept watching curiously, so much so that he felt like maybe you wanted to try it, so he stopped and held the weight out to you. You want to give it a try? He asked. Reflexively, you put your hand out and took it from him, the weight of it pulling you off balance, making you take a step towards him to save yourself from falling over, but instead you fell onto him and he had to grab you to stop you from falling all the way over. Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting it to be so heavy, you apologised. Oh, sorry, he apologised quickly. I shouldn't have just handed it to you like that with no warning. It's okay, it's very heavy though, you said as you stepped back again and he let you go. Can you curl it? He asked excitedly. You copied the way that you had seen him hold it and tried to curl it up, but there was no way in hell it was going to curl up to your shoulder, and your face showed the strain. Wait, hang on. That wasn't very manly of me. I should start you on the base weight first, he said, quickly turning and dropping down onto his knees to rummage through a box. Here, he said proudly, as he produced a small set of weights and held them out to you. He gently took the heavier ones from you and gave you the smaller ones, still making sure that they weren't going to pull you over this time. You did the swap and took the 2 smaller weights and then waited for his instruction. Okay, good. Now grip and curl, he said, watching you. You did so with relative ease and he grinned. Wait, they're too light for you. Let me get the next weight up, he said as he dropped back down to the ground to grab heavier weights for you. Kirishima was very attentive to your needs, and you could see he was just super excited to share his passion with someone. You enjoyed his company, so it was a bit of a win-win, but these weights were starting to get heavier by the curl. You could feel your heart rate was up now, brow was a little sweaty too. Probably best you wrap it up then. Hey, that was great, Kirishima praised as you dropped your arms back down for the final time and didn't lift them again. That was such a manly effort, he added, taking the weights from you. Ouch, you said softly as he tried to bend your arms. They hurt. How was that fun? That wasn't fun. Now you were sore, tired and hungry, not just tired and hungry. Kirishima was on cloud 9 and didn't appear to have noticed your loathing of the feeling that you had in your arms at that point. Hey, so do you want to come by tomorrow? We can do a workout together. I don't have a workout buddy yet. It would be really cool if... you said softly as you looked down at the floor. Thanks, but maybe another time? Oh, okay, Kirishima said sadly. He had really hoped that you and he could hang out a bit. He really enjoyed your company. I'm gonna go and start working on my room, you said, excusing yourself to go and nearly bumping into Mina in the process. Hey, I was wondering where you went, she said with a chuckle. You just disappeared. We were spending some time together, right, Yin? Kirishima commented brightly, and you felt your face heating up. Why did you say it like that? You screamed internally at him. Now she's going to get the wrong idea. You two seem close, Mina said with a little glint in her eye, and you quickly corrected her. No, he was showing me his workout stuff, you said quickly, but Mina had already made up her mind about you two, and she smirked as she took your hand. I'm just going to borrow her for a bit, she said to Kirishima as she dragged you out of the room. Bye, Yin. See you tomorrow, Kirishima called after you, and you just nodded. Mina, he just said it weird. We're just friends, you said to her as she pulled you off down the hall. Well, I don't know if he thinks the same thing as you, but he definitely likes being around you, she said with a wink as she looked back at you. But come to think of it, we all like being around you. You're just so calming. Calming? you thought with surprise. No, I think I'm just quiet, you replied. No, you definitely emit a warm but calming aura, she said with a smile as she pulled you to her room. We all just want to make you smile in return. Like now, I really want to show you my room, she said excitedly as she stepped in through her open door. Look, do you like it? I worked really hard on it. Oh, you said as she let go of your hand and you voluntarily followed her in. It's very pink, very bright. Right? It's cool, right? She coaxed. I knew you'd like it. Yeah, you agreed, looking around. I haven't had a chance to start working on my room. I've been so busy with other stuff. Oh, well, I won't keep you then, she said with a smile. You go and set up your room and call me when you're ready. I'm super keen to see the reveal. Okay, you said, giving her a small smile as you walked to the door. I'll see you later. Yep, I'll be here if you need me, neighbour, she said with a grin and a wink as she flopped backwards onto her bed. You left and headed to your room. While it was true that you needed to set up your room, that wasn't what was actually on your mind right then. Target number 1 was to get your wallet and head down to the shops. You needed food. You were keenly aware of your arms as you got into your room, closed the door, and then knelt down to flip box lids open to find your wallet. You knew you had hidden it somewhere. You had a feeling that if your dad had seen your wallet, he would strip it of money so you couldn't go and buy yourself stuff. So you had deliberately tucked it away. Finding it shoved between clothes, you pulled it out and checked the contents. Plenty of money. It was all systems go. Cashed up and ready to roll. Stay tuned for chapter 14 coming tomorrow. I'll see you then.